Hello everyone, welcome back to All Things Craft Beer. My name is Piers. I have the second Braybrooke Brewery lager to review today. This is their session lager. As for a little bit about it, here's the bottle by the way. Very simple. Again, like with the other one, I would recommend that they have the percentage in either large lettering here or here. This comes in at 3.8%, a little bit less than their Hells. As for a little bit of information about the session lager, it's brewed with their state-of-the-art equipment using Pilsner and Munich malts as before, with the Hells along with Bamberg. And apparently a generous dose of German hops and reverse osmosis water. Very interesting. Apparently it's all fermented slowly with their house lager yeast, which seems good, and then lagered for a minimum of 4 weeks. So that's a month, 30 days, same as the Hells. Apparently the result is a mini Pilsner, straw-coloured as before, and quite moorish. I'm guessing this is going to be moorish, hoppy, and slightly lighter, maybe a little bit more herbal as well. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure. One thing I must say though from the description, why not call it 30 days as with the Hells that I've just reviewed, rather than saying 4 weeks. It would have just made it a little bit more simple. But other than that, there's the can, let's pour it. I think I can smell the hops from here actually. So again, little head, tiny bit more actually. Surprisingly more hazy than their Hells, as you can see. It does look like there's less carbonation at a guess than the Hells, which was already a little bit flat, which was really good. Okay, I prefer the smell over the Hells. This is slightly more hoppy. I'm guessing some of what I'm picking up on the nose is from their generous dose of German hops and the fermenting process with yeast, because I'm definitely picking up a lot of yeast there as well. Carbonation about 3.5, 4 out of 10. It's very similar to the Hells as well with the carbonation, but as expected, it's a little bit more bitter, hoppy, but not overpowering. It's got a light bitterness at the end that lasts with the malt. Probably the yeast in there as well. I think the hops and the yeast go very well together for this beer. And this is a session lager, so session beers, they tend to be more like session IPAs and stuff, and they tend to be more hoppy, slightly bitter, slightly more of a, like, not much of a kick, but more of a zing. So they're more uplifting on flavour initially than some other beers on the market. So this was a very interesting beer to pick up. They have 3 by the way. Overall, flavoursome, good, still a lager. Would have preferred the carbonation to be higher. This has become a little bit thicker, probably because of the yeast involved. But I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. If I was to be extremely critical, 5.5, but 6 out of 10 it is. Definitely worth checking out. This is the Braybrooke Brewery Session Lager.